I love you. Hear me. I love you. I am cheering for you. I am here supporting you. I am clapping for you. I am in your corner. Often I think about you. I pray for you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of Grace. I am so excited to be back with you guys to share with you guys another month challenge. So without any further ado, I am here to announce what the challenge of March is. This is gonna be a good month, and I hope that you are excited about this challenge as well. First off, I just want to go right ahead and jump into what the book is of the month. For those of you who are new here, I always post a poll about the second week of the month, and I let you guys take a vote, typically between 3 to 4 books, and you guys pick the winning book of that month, and that's what we read. And for this month, you guys were really excited about Forgiving What You Can't Forget by Lysa TerKeurst. Let me tell you something. When you decide that you want to inspire, encourage, motivate, lead people, if you will, there is a higher level of accountability that comes to you first. And so, oh my goodness, has the Most High God, Yahweh, been dealing with me? Oh man. So, Yeshua HaMashiach, he has been dealing with me. And so he's really been talking to me about, you need to forgive this person. And so, yes, I was like, wow. And he walked me through that process, and I had to forgive someone. So I did it. And this is just such a great book. And I cannot wait to dive into this with you guys and to have our live. All right. So that's our book for the month of March. We, this month, are going to continue to do some moving for 5 minutes. We're going to continue to do some resting for 5 minutes. But this month, we are going to add in daily journaling. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay, because as with all of my challenges and books, you participate in as much or as little as you want, as fits your lifestyle. And I'm not talking about writing some book. I'm not talking about some audio biography. I'm simply talking about, I am thankful for life. I'm thankful for health. It can be one sentence, but just to put it out there and just to write it, there's something therapeutic and healing about just writing it and saying it. And that is what we're gonna do. We are gonna just take this month to daily write something that we're grateful for. Maybe we can take this time to write something that, some question that we have, possibly affirmations, things that we're working on, any of those things. But the idea is just to get you to writing, and you can begin to do what feels right to you and for your soul and for your body and for your heart. For this month of March, I feel like it's so important for us to guard our hearts. So that is what I want us to really be intentional about in this month. And what I mean by guarding your heart is simply being mindful of what you're hearing, being mindful of what you're seeing, of what you're saying, being mindful of what you're eating, how you're treating your temple, the thoughts that you're thinking. All these things matter, and they make such a difference. And so for this month, I really want the focus to be on guarding that. So maybe videos and music and books that inspire, encourage, motivate you, that helps you draw closer to the Most High, that keeps you encouraged, and eliminate the junk. Maybe you're listening to, watching, saying things that just don't bring the Most High any glory, and it's not beneficial to you. Cut it out for the month. I feel like there's so much going on around us. We all need to really be intentional about what we're being intentional about. Okay, and last, I have a small change. So some of you guys know I was so excited about doing this $25 a week challenge. So we're gonna see how we could live off $100 for the month. using what we already have. And we're gonna kind of do that in a way, but with some modifications, because I thought it was a good challenge, and hear me out, it still is a good challenge, but I didn't fully seek the Most High on that one, and he's given me something else. So we have two options for that part of the challenge, and this is gonna be the last part of the challenge. So for all those who stay tuned this far, thank you. If this is good to you, if you've been helpful by either the January or the February challenges or books or any of my videos, just give me thumbs up. Let me know. I would agree. It would mean so much to me. The idea behind the $100 month of March was that maybe you have food that is expiring. Maybe you have canned goods that are near their expiration dates. A lot of us go once a year, maybe twice a year. We stock up on some things, but there's always some things, some cans, some randomness that gets left behind that we don't use, that we don't cook up, and maybe it's nearing its expiration date. My thought is this is a perfect time to take inventory of what you have. If you've been following me, you've noticed I've done a complete purge, declutter, reorganization of pretty much every part of my home. And as I did it, I made an inventory of every single thing pretty much that I owned. And that's what I've been doing with a lot of the food items as well. And what I found is if you're not mindful and if you're not constantly rotating, you can have things that are stored that are expired. And heaven forbid there came a time of need, should I say, and the stuff you have is expired or molded or not good or anything. So it's just really important to keep a check, keep an inventory, and really to just be really mindful with those dates of rotating things in and out. Okay, so with that being said, the challenge for March was that you would use up any and all produce, any and all frozen things that have been in there forever, any and all canned foods that you bought from the store that are near an expiration. And if you are a gardener and you preserve your harvest, you would use up those type of items so that you can go ahead and can all over again for the next year. So it's about using up what we have so that when the next harvest comes in, we have space for the new harvest. Here's the deal though. The Most High reminded me, not everyone here is a homesteader, not everyone here cans, not everyone here has a lotter or anything like that. And so for me to say the challenge is only to spend $100 and some people don't even have enough for the month, I did not feel that was right. So this is where I said the split will come. Let a man examine himself, right? You know, I always love to say that. If you know that you have too much stuff, if you know that you have stuff that's about to expire, stuff that's frozen, but that you haven't touched, you haven't used, you have no room for anything else, you take the $100 challenge, okay? And you take $25 a week and you make do with the $25 a week plus everything that you already have in your house. And what that's gonna do is just really clean out and purge and help you organize in a better way and make sure that nothing is being wasted. We wanna be good stewards over what we have been blessed with, right? The second group of people are the people who are like, you know what? I've just started watching your videos. Maybe financially, I have not been able to stock up anything. I hear you talking about how a wise woman stores up for her house, and I have not been able to do that, and I don't have enough that I could even eat off of for the month. I've got a challenge for you. Your challenge is to take $25 a week and to store up and to stock up. And so I have a whole nother video. I'll try to link all those in the description box. But those things would be like flour, sugar, salt, oil, cereals, canned fruits and vegetables, maybe soups. It would be like milks and juices, snacks if you have children, board games if you don't have any board games, or books if you don't have any books, things like that. I'm not telling you to go crazy. What I am telling you is so important that we, the homemakers and home keepers, meaning keepers of our home, we're the front line of defense. And it's just so important that we are mindful of what we're doing. Rice, beans. If you and your family have not eaten rice the whole year, don't go out and buy a 25-pound bag of rice. That would be silly. You don't need it. So make sure the things that you're getting are only things that you're going to enjoy. I don't want to belabor this video, but again, if you do not have, you know, if I'm talking to you, if you don't have enough food to get you through a 1 week or 2 week or even a month period, if there was ever an emergency, I'm talking to you. $25 each week, and stock up on the things that are essential and on the things that you need the most, the things that you use, the things that you need for you and for your household. That's part of the challenge. That's challenge B. Challenge A, I have too much stuff. My stuff's about to expire. I am gonna only take $25 a week and use what I have and see how I can save a little bit that maybe I can put towards some updating, right, my emergency stuff. So I'm taking out things that are expiring this month, and with all the money I'm saving, I'm gonna go back and get some new items that have a longer expiration date. So these challenges are a way that you're not doing things alone. I feel like when you add challenge to anything, it just brings a sense of joy and fun to it. And when you know there's a whole group of men and women who are with you, doing this thing with you along the journey, it just makes it so much better. And you know, the days where I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that, I'm like, but you know what? But I've got some friends that are joining me, that are looking at me. Let's go. Let's do this. And so I just want to inspire you to come along and give your best and do your best to the challenges and see how they impact you and your life and your home. So that is it for this video. Depending on when you're watching this video, on Tuesday, March the 1st, we will be having a live from 8 to 9 p.m. And on that live, we'll be discussing the book that we read last month, February, which is The Power of a Praying Wife. And we'll be talking about how did we do for the challenges for the month of February. And then when April comes, the first Tuesday of April, it's always the first Tuesday of the month from 8 to 9 p.m. We'll be talking about March. We'll be talking about the books. We'll be talking about the challenges. We'll talk about what we've done, and we'll have our lives. So that's it for this video. I love you. Hear me. I love you. I am cheering for you. I am here supporting you. I am clapping for you. I am in your corner. Often I think about you. I pray for you. I pray for my friends, for my enemies. I pray for my grace-filled men and my women, my community. And some of you, when I see your names pop up, because you're always commenting, it just, I know you, and it's just so beautiful. And I'm so thankful that I get to be here in this space and I get to do this my way with you. So thank you for all the love, encouragement, and support that you have shown me. And a special subscriber sent me a monetary gift. Oh my goodness. And it was just heartwarming. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.